I just wanted to get right into it, and we'll talk about this. I haven't talked about this on my channel yet, have I? No, been pretty busy as of late. And don't worry, guys, I'm not depressed anymore. I'm all good. And as a matter of fact, this movie kind of cured my depression in many ways. It was that good. But anyway, let's get right into it. This movie, ever since I saw the trailers, I knew, I knew it was gonna be good. I knew it was gonna be a movie for the fans, really, because of how great it um, stayed in line with the Batman character, you know. So I don't know if I'll say spoilers in this, but I probably will. People already know that my reviews are spoilery, so might as well, right? There's not really much I can say without spoiling, usually. So, anyway, this movie was great. I loved everything about it. Um, I loved Catwoman. I love Batman. The bat suit is especially good. Um, haven't done a video showing my cosplay of it. Once I get it, like, I'm gonna try and stitch it up, the vest, and so it'll fit me better because it's kind of really big on me and it doesn't fit. So I'm probably gonna tighten it up so it looks better, and then I'll do a video on it. But anyway, yeah, this was amazing. This movie, the soundtrack was perfect. Uh, let's talk about the Riddler. The Riddler surprised me a lot because I wasn't expecting him to be as good as a villain as he turned out to be. Because, alright, I'll admit it, I wasn't a big Riddler fan until Gotham. Once I saw him in Gotham, he was. That's kind of what got me to like him. Because Corey Michael Smith, he did such a phenomenal job as Riddler, and he's still my favorite Riddler out of all of them so far. I don't think anyone will match the Gotham Riddler. The Gotham Riddler was the best. But anyway, his acting was amazing. I cannot believe how good he was. He kind of matches Joaquin Phoenix's Joker in a way. Uh, Acting wise, I mean, Um, the interrogation scene, uh, where Batman visits him at Arkham, is the acting he's doing is quite similar to the Joker scene where at the talk show, it was that good. But what else was there? Oh yeah, the Penguin, he's great, very comedic. The Batmobile, oh the Batmobile was perfect, man. I love that, dude. That car was great. The Batmobile was fantastic. Loved it. Um, what else? Yeah, Catwoman was good in it too, and I could tell I knew going into this movie that they were gonna do the Telltale thing, because him and Catwoman, that's Telltale. His dad with working with Falcone, that's Telltale. Yeah, I knew they were gonna do the Telltale stuff, cause, and I don't blame them, because here's the thing. Oh yeah, see, I got it right here. Batman the Telltale series, right there. Um, which is a fantastic game. Check it out if you haven't already. Very underrated. Hoping for season 3. But anyway, yeah, I love that. I love that they included elements of that. Oh, that's another thing. So I haven't heard people talk about this that much, but the old lady that was there, the older woman that was there with Alfred in the mansion, was that the same character from the Adam West series? Because I didn't hear many people talking about it, and I was wondering, oh, was that a reference to the 1966 Batman? I thought it was. But what else is there? I don't know why my girlfriend didn't like this movie. I thought it was amazing. But she she kind of didn't like it, and I was like, why? I mean, I can see why. Like, after watching it just one time, I could see why. But once I watched it the second time, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was so good. And I've done that with a lot of movies. I've watched them once, hated them, went back and watched them. Perfection. I've done that before. So, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, let's talk about it. The end. Joker confirmed? I hope so. I really hope so. That was Joker confirmed. I really do. Because, and I hope they go the direction that I think they will. It seems they were going in the Telltale direction, right? Can they make a Joker as good as the Telltale one? Because, you know, the John Doe Joker from the Telltale series, which I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, is one, in my opinion, one of the best Jokers out of anything. Games, movies, comics, shows, etc. He was one of my favorites besides the Gotham one. Well, that's the thing. The one in Gotham kind of wasn't the Joker. That was the issue with Gotham. Like, WB should have just allowed them to use Joker, allowed them to use Batman, just allowed them to make a Batman show, because it would have been a masterpiece. Just saying. And yeah, my girlfriend is getting into Gotham as well. She's loving it, so I don't see how she loved Gotham, but didn't like the movie. But anyway, um, what was I gonna say? But yeah, um, I absolutely 100% believe that that is Joker at the end. I'm hoping it is. I really do. Because if that's Joker at the end, that is a great setup. I really hope that, I kind of hope that they save him for the last one, though. The third movie, you know? Now, here's the thing. I hope this becomes more than one trilogy. I really do. I don't want them to just do 3 movies and done, you know. I hope this continues for a while, because these... Crap, I'm getting scammers on here. But anyway, I was just saying, I'm hoping that they actually do have Joker in one of in the next movie, or like at least the third. I think at least the third. I think that's when they'll have Joker. If I'm being honest, that's what I think. Also, another thing, has anyone noticed that no one called him Batman in the entire movie? I just noticed that. Yeah, they just called him Vengeance because he said I am vengeance at the beginning. Um One thing though, uh that I think is great, that I hope that I think this is my theory about how the trilogy is going to go. I I hope Matt Reeves is doing a trilogy. I think he is. I don't know if he is, but I hope he is. But anyway, um, what I think it's going to be, I think it's going to be a Tom Holland Spider-Man situation. Not as bad as the, not the Mr. Stark stuff. Uh, Obviously, Batman made his own suit. He did everything. So we're off to a better start than Tom Holland Spider-Man was. But but anyway, um, I think it's going to be a situation like that where it's going to take a trilogy, and at the very end, the last trilogy, he's Batman. They're going to call him Batman. Uh, because they don't call him Batman in this movie. They don't. I think in this first one, it's I'm Vengeance. I think in the next one, it's gonna be I am the Night. You know, like the saying. You know, the famous saying. And then in the last one, it's I'm Batman. I think that's how they're gonna do it, and can't wait to see how that turns out. Cause that's amazing if they actually do that. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, I loved this movie. I loved it. To me, it's one of the best Batman films of all time. Uh, yeah, I don't see any argument there. It's probably one of the best Batman movies of all time. If I'm being honest. What was I gonna say? I know I say that a lot. What was I gonna say? I say that a lot. This is the part that I suck at reviews because I'm not really good at talking by myself. You know, when I'm on camera at least. Um, but yeah, I loved it so much. Um, like the fight moves he did too were so good, and dude, um, also what I love about this movie as well is that he does not kill. I feel like that's something that people get wrong about Batman all the time. Like Zack Snyder made him kill people. Uh, Tim Burton made him kill people. The Batman Forever doesn't count because WB did that decision. Made that decision, I'm pretty sure. Where the the bunch of coins, you know, that Two Face died, you know. So I don't blame that on Joel Schumacher. I blame that on WB. But anyway, um, what was I saying? Yeah, Matt Reeves, he definitely understands Batman. And dude, at the DC fandom, I saw this dude with a mustache. I was like, who is this guy? Is he someone hosting the event or something? I had no idea he was the director. I had no clue. And I saw, I was like, so he is the director of the movie. Okay. I didn't know because some people hosted the fan event, you know. So, yeah. And here's the funny thing. How come they didn't cast him as Gordon? He's got the mustache and he's got the hair and everything. Like, they should have cast him. Just put Matt Reeves in the film and cast as Gordon, but sadly we didn't get that. But Jeffrey Wright was great as Gordon, though. I loved it. And I love how they already have the signal. I love that at the beginning. He's like, we have a signal that now. And that line that he says gives me chills every time. He's like, but when that light hits the sky, it's not just a call, it's a warning. And they portrayed that perfectly. They showed that it showed every criminal. They looked up at the signal and they're scared shitless because they know he could be anywhere in the shadows, in the alleys and everything. That was just brilliantly done. Perfectly executed there. You know, it's just this whole movie was amazing. Oh, and yeah, the mayor's kid. They show him. They show him and his dad. Uh, at the very beginning of the movie, you know. Uh, they show that at the very start of the movie. I believe that that's Robin. I believe that he's probably going to become Robin. That's what I thought the first time I watched it. I was like, that's totally going to be Robin. Because the way the Something in the Way sad theme starts um, starts kicking up when the kid looks back at Batman and he looks back at him, and then the next scene at the funeral where Bruce Wayne looks at him and he looks back at him, and the fact that Bruce saved him from the car, that's got to be Dick Grayson or something, or Jason Todd or Tim Drake. I don't know who it's gonna be, but I have a feeling that's gonna be Robin. So anyway, um, yeah, uh, I loved this movie. I thought it was so good. Um, is there anything else we haven't talked about yet? I don't know if there is, but yeah, I loved it. I thought it was so good. Uh, should we end it there, or wait? Yeah. I'm just cleaning out the dust in the PS4. Wait. I think we'll end it there. I eventually am gonna do a cosplay reveal of my The Batman cosplay. Um, but I absolutely loved this movie. I thought it was so good, and I've actually been watching some episodes of Batman the Animated Series, and that show is amazing, man. I can't believe how amazing that show is, and I just forgot how good that was. But anyway, and funny story actually. Um, my girlfriend does this thing when she's excited, where she goes like or yeah, that was a pathetic impression of it because I did that with a deep voice. She goes like or I can't do it. I'm not a girl. I can't. I'm not high pitched. But anyway, she does a thing. Um, and I just discovered in the animated series, Harley Quinn does the exact same thing. Yeah, I watched the episode with it's called Harley and Ivy, where she breaks up with the Joker and uh, what was it? Yeah, she goes to Poison Ivy's place and they form a friendship, and that's exactly where it began. The Harley and Ivy ship. Um, I don't. I mean, I'm a fan of that ship, but not as much as a lot of other people. Um, but yeah, I like that ship. Anyway, I loved the movie. And a lot of people complain that it's 3 hours. I think it's a good thing. I really do. I think it's a good thing that it's 3 hours because, like, to me, the more the better. That's how I am. Like, the more the better. Like, the longer the better. Uh, the more they show, the more I'm happy. So, and I heard there's a deleted scene with Joker in it too. So, I'm hoping we get to see that soon. And if they do upload it to YouTube or if it's on the Blu-ray, I'm definitely going to do a video on that of me reacting to it. So, but anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this review. I hope you all get a chance to go watch it yourselves. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I want to say one more thing. My stepdad and like first I watched it with my dad. The first night it came out. Um, I think it was Thursday night, right? Yeah, Thursday night. And then uh, the weekend after, I went and watched it with my stepdad Brandon. Because we were like we were trying to figure things out. That if Natalie was gonna be able to go see it and everything, and we didn't know if she was gonna be able to the next day. So we figured, you know what, uh, why not go to watch it tonight too, at 7. So we went at 7, and uh, it was like right after we watched it, he told me, he's like, that almost topped The Dark Knight. Like that's what he was saying. Like that tells you how good it is. And I heard Christopher Nolan commented on it, didn't he? I haven't watched that video yet, but I saw a recommendation on it, a story about it. I'll have to check that out because if he said something good about it, that tells you something. But what's I gonna say? I do this a lot. Oh yeah, but yeah, Brandon, he called his best friend Patrick right after the movie when we were heading home or heading back to the gas station and stuff. Um, but yeah, he called his friend Patrick and he's like, dude, the Mr. Sparkle Boy from Twilight, like he nailed it, you know, like, and I agree. Like, I know he gets blamed for Twilight a lot or something, like a lot of people that didn't like those movies, but you gotta admit, I've noticed that he has a lot of other great movies as well. So, and I think he's a great Batman. I think he's one of the best we've gotten, to be honest. Um, it's because I thought, to me, I thought Christian Bale was a good Batman in Batman Begins, but in the next two movies, the way he did his voice, I just kind of wasn't a fan of it. I thought it was kind of goofy or whatever, kind of funny. Um, but I thought he was a great Bruce Wayne. Christian Bale was. Um, Now Robert Pattinson, Sparkle Boy. um, I think he's a great Batman, but I don't know about Bruce Wayne yet because he's not Bruce Wayne that much in this movie. Like the only times is like when he's home, like in the Batcave or the mansion, or when he's at the funeral. Like those were the only two parts that I can remember that he was Bruce Wayne. But when he's well, like him as Batman, perfection. Like that they made the right choice casting him. I didn't know what they were how he was going to do, but I'm glad I gave him a chance because he did phenomenal in this. And that's another thing. It kind of reminds me of Arkham Origins in a way, because he's like a really younger Batman, more brutal, you know? And yeah, it was great. Oh yeah, that scene where that worried me. That scene at the end where that scene where they keep you hanging on, you know, because first he got hanging from the edge the first time, and then it happened again. And I was like, dude, they gonna kill him off or something? And then it looked real obvious when she pulls him up. Then he's lying on the ground, and he's closing his eyes, and I'm like, dude, are they gonna kill him off? Like, is this gonna be a one-time thing? I was worried about that. Like, and cause when Selena was like, it's over now, it's over, it gave me Tony Stark flashbacks. You can rest now, you know. So I'm glad he didn't die. But yeah, I was watching Tyrone Magnus's review, spoiler review. Amazing. He's a great YouTuber. Really, really great. Check him out. He deserves all the subscribers he gets. But anyway, someone was saying in his chat, his comment section, that that thing he plugged into the suit was foreshadowing to Bane. I don't see why it would be, because Batman's using it, not Bane. But yeah, it was green. But like what Tyrone Magnus was saying, he thought it was adrenaline, or is that how you say it? Adrenaline? Is that the word of it? Yeah, because but yeah, the way he was saying it, I'll never forget it in this video. He's like, because adrenaline will wake your fucking ass up. Love the way he said that. It's hilarious. But but yeah, I bet it would. It's probably like an energy drink or something. It'll wake you up, and it did, like, because that dude, that Riddler henchman, he's like, he attacked Catwoman and he's pissed. He like got it in there. He just kept going, punching at him, and then like Gordon stopped him, and man, that scene right there was probably one of the best scenes in the entire film, because a lot of people don't get the no killing rule about Batman. This perfectly describes it. This is when he would have gone over the edge, because of the people he cares about, people that are closest to him. If they are all gone, that's where he goes off. And like, that's the thing. If he kills the Joker, he's no better than any of the other criminals out there. And like, if he kills the Riddler, he's no better than the villains he tries to stop, you know. That's what I love about Batman, is his no killing rule, and I think that scene perfectly described it in the film. I'm like, Matt Reeves understands Batman. He really does. And I can't wait to see what he does in the future with his character. It's going to be a blast. I can already tell. But yeah, I can't wait to see what they do with it. And I hope you all enjoyed this review. I know it's pretty long, but I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'll see y'all later. Peace.